Nagpur, check. Raipur, check. And now we are in Guwahati, the northeast of the country. Before we move to the coast for the last two games of this series, Visakhapatnam and Thiruvananthapuram. Hello and welcome to the third T20I of the IDFC First Bank T20I series, the third of 5 games. It's the Colosseum here in Guwahati, ACA Stadium. Vibrant, it's loud. Expecting a few more people as the game goes on, as the night wears on.
New Zealand have made one change. Incidentally, Jimmy Neesham was in town and he was cited to play in this team, but he has gone
by India, but the top order looks intact. But Sanju Samson in need of some runs because Ishan Kishan is breathing down his neck at number 3. Rinku was brilliant, and it is good to see Surya Kumar Yadav back in form.
The cup so far this series, India done really well. And so far, a lot of positives for India. For New Zealand, this is wild. Playing after 11 months, Ravi Bishnoi. The two New Zealand openers need a good start. Brisk as well, not just good. Conway and Tim Safford.
Breakthrough, and tonight, of course, it is also Jasprit Bumrah who will be in the attack, but without the new ball.
Straight away, Harshit Rana round the wicket, gets off the mark first ball.
Huge sigh of relief. He's sitting on 4. Sitting on 4.
The outside. Convoy, but that truly belongs to Hardik Pandya.
Brilliant piece of work. India have set a high standard early on in the piece yet again. Seen it before.
Beautiful, beautiful. Got a hand to that. Wasn't enough. Beautifully timed.
Taking the elegance away from a left-hander.
Well, more runs here. More runs. Oh, that's superb effort. Kuldeep, the fielder. Saved one. To the fielder and taken. Another good catch. Ravi Bishnoi. Back in the side after 9 months or so. That's glorious. No need to run for that.
It's such a fine shot.
Successful over that one. Wicket, 11 runs, 17 for 2.
This for India, Ravi Bishnoi in place of Varun Chakravarti, who gets a break. Jasprit Bumrah, who got a break, is back in place all the time.
It's such a instinctive. Oh, that's hit hard. That's hit very hard. I got a decent amount of hand to that. It wasn't good enough.
And there's a big part of me which feels that you utilize form as a team, and I think New Zealand need to do that with Daryl Mitchell.
Oh, serious. Oh, look at that. That shows a number of things, actually. Very unusual cricket shot. Very. It shows how hard the wicket block is around the stumps, because that just flew.
A left-hander in their top 4. I understand, I completely agree as well to a great extent. But he's the awkward looking shot, that one. 26 for 2 after 3. Well run. Very well judged single to open. Again Phillips at 4. That's where you would want someone like Rachin Ravindra at 3, a left-hander.
Why not him?
That's a really nice piece of cricket there. It was a lovely slow ball bouncer from...
Also India doing well to give Hardik Pandya the extra over, because in previous games when they've...
Nicely bowled again. Nice and tight.
Well, he signalled...
Boundary of the last ball. It's turning out to be such a good over. Who would mind that? 7 from it. 33 for 2 after 4. He's going to bowl in the power play. Making a comeback after 11 months.
He's quicker in the air and off the surface.
So far from, and again very quick. 104 and that one, 5 gone, 34 for 2. Game 2, back for game 3 and starts with a beauty. Oh my goodness, on the money from Bumrah, cleans up Tim Seifert.
Amazing, isn't it? What a bowler this man is. Incredible, comes back after the break of... Simon, you were absolutely right in the pre-game show where you said that.
And the great thing about it, deep and sunny, is that's first ball. First ball that he's bowled, that only played game. Slower one that time. And 20. Oh, that's hit him hard as well. Jagged back in. Beaten for.
Great. Wonderful. That first over and then followed by
or more in T20 internationals.
Yeah, New Zealand would have to do really well from here on to get to that 200 run mark.
We had a study going on there. Early call from Phillips is 2. I don't think it's off. Straight to the Seifert, even though it just moved away a touch. Kishan is patrolling quite straight. That long off. Well, he's been very accurate, Bishnoi, in his first couple of overs.
Kuldeep Yadav. Short, and this ground is too short for that. Early contender for Apollo Tyres Go the Distance Award. Lucky, so lucky there. He played all over it, Mark Chapman. Still ends up getting a boundary.
And they have
Goes straight this time. Played it differently in the previous T20, but this time decides to go absolutely straight. A big game. Caught it shot third. That was 19 of that over. After 9, 62 for 3. Was used so far by India. Bumrah just the 1 over for him so far. Intentions are clear.
I've got to go for him. The man and his side are chasing down anything, it seems, or setting it.
Yeah, too wide. Too into his body, and just easy access for Mark Chapman.
with the field that he's got set.
Slower one to Glenn Phillips. Slower one. And is it a 6? Has it hit the boundary cushions on the full, or has it just pitched outside? That'll be the question to the third umpire. He will be pretty happy. The Indian coach already 2 up in the series. winning the toss, Surya Kumar Yadav, and had no hesitation in bowling.
11 and over 185. Well, that's okay, but I still don't think it's going to be anywhere near enough.
6 bowlers used for New Zealand, and they have to contend with 3 more.
Well, he might be able to, but New Zealand have... Okay, we know how...
Those numbers have been so good for them over a period of time. It's not a small sample size, over 85 games. It feels like he's had such a bad day. It's such an aberration. Never happens, or mostly never happens. So yes, I understand what you're saying. They have to find... Short arm jab. And commitment from Harshit Rana, but don't think he has pulled it back. So a 7 runs picked off that over, 82 for 3. Taken this time, sharp catch. There was no edge of that first ball, but there is one, and it's been snaffled by Sanju Samson. So the 4th wicket is down for New Zealand.
He's having a night vision. Is a bit of an issue as well. Should perhaps Mitchell be in a little bit earlier, because right now
Well, they'll need a big putt.
Mitchell hits that flat and hard and big. The first ball is the sighter, and that's all it takes. Back 2 quite comfortably on that. That's easy for Phillips. 1-2 has been run in this match so far. 11 off the over. It's more like it, but they need a lot more New Zealand. There's the first one. There's the first one. It was a slower one from Kuldeep. He took the pace right off it at 87.2. It's quite a rare graphic, that 34 on the onside. That was a good adjustment from... Very good cricket from Mitchell. He had to wait. He got into that position you talked about earlier in the over, but he had to wait in it. That could be out. Straight down the throat of point it is. Mitchell didn't really get momentum into his innings this time around. Adekanya strikes again. Two short ones for Mitchell Santner. He didn't like either of them too much. It's 112 October. Here's a chance of another wicket, and he's got it. Mitchell has picked out the same man in the deep, and New Zealand are falling over like a deck of cards here at the moment. India down the ground for a very safe single. Given this man a bit of a license to come into the side. He goes for 4 down the ground. It was quite nicely timed in the invite.
Pace off, finds a gap, backward a point for 4.
Room outside the off stump. And when that happens,
anywhere near where they would want to be.
And you want to get into good habits as a team. You can't...
Cleans him up, leg stump out of the ground. Another one for Bumrah. And this time it's Kyle Jamieson. Balls for 2. Chance, take him off, gone. Great work, Ishan Kishan. with the flat. Oh, that's hit beautifully. Down the ground, I think it was pace off. That's a long way from Mitch Santner. High. Chance at deep mid wicket. Coming around, takes the catch, but fielded well tonight. Have India. And another one down. For the Yorker again, it'll just be one. It's a brilliant spell from Jasprit Bumrah. 3 for 17 of his 4. All in all, terrific.
Back. Had a wonderful outing too. So all in all, India will be very happy and would want to wrap this up pretty quickly.
Yeah, superb, Karthik. In the field, catching was outstanding. Most of the ball.
Back at the ACA Stadium in Guwahati, this is match 3 of 5 in the IDFC. First bank series, and India have already won the first 2.
Made of the conditions. Just to reiterate, this venue has produced some big numbers, big totals. So for New Zealand to only get to 153 with their batting lineup, it was a touch surprising.
Straight through, is that early enough? I think it might be. It's first Portland. Sanju Samson has missed out 3 in a row, and the stumps have gone everywhere.
Saw a couple of these from Jasprit Bumrah early.
Kishang was in very early in game 2. He's in even earlier in game 3. He was out. Oh, goodness me. Here we go again. Unbelievable. Even a smile on the face of Matt Henry. Oh, God. My goodness me. He's got a very early tee-off timer. They'll run away for 4 more, I would imagine, on the shortish outfield. New Zealand won't get anywhere near chasing that down. What a 3rd for 1. Oh, let's go down the wicket. What's good enough for me? It is good enough for me. This bloke is unbelievable. The order gets another opportunity. Didn't get it perfectly. In fact, that's almost the giant misser in terms of what we've seen, but good enough one-handed. Super smart, 1 bounce 4. Big finish to the over, and India are going crazy again. The other night, Matt Henry bowled 1 very good over and got taken off. Well, Simon, I've got to ask you this question.
World Cup.
Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. It wasn't that bad a ball, but he's in such good touch.
Karthik mentioned it earlier too, so I just don't know that you can play Daryl Mitchell and
And you need a bit of help with the other side of it as well. Just keeps on coming. 6 to end the over, so it's gone 16, 16, 17, and it's 49 for 1 up. Nice feeling, almost. Almost, it's just not going right at all, is it? There is Rees. Could get a wicket, I could get a wicket, I have got a wicket. Well, the same man didn't go through and hit the thigh this time, it stayed in the hands. And New Zealand have picked up this.
Different shot.
Maybe not 2. Maybe a boundary. And it's 60 for 2 after just 4 overs.
That's gone into the stands. That's 6 more.
that is Abhishek's.
72 for 2 after 5.
Last ball.
Chipped it, again making room for himself, exactly what we were talking about. He prefers the offside, makes room and goes over. Hitting that power, the velocity.
Yes, makes.
Oh yes. 6 more. My word, what a shot.
And this is what.
Second fastest 50 by an Indian.
On the leg side, he can.
Has that found the gap? Yes, it has. Well, what do you say to that?
Everything.
I did mention about Surya. Effortless. Absolutely effortless. That is a magnificent shot to end the over. No chance. No chance of stopping that.
You ought to be worried because this man is back to his best as well.
Hit it between them.
He's just toying around now. Square on the offside this time. Something that you touched upon earlier on, Ian.
It's what normally would to make adjustments in a net situation or meetings or etc. But they're concerned.
Downtown. Wow, 6 more, 17 from that over. 122. 122.
He's tried different things in that previous over.
That's 4 more. Dragged down from Santner. Swift fine. And is it fine enough? It is. Beats Conway. Downtown he goes for a maximum. Use of the feet. Mid-wicket and just chalk up half a dozen more.
Easy.
Century. And that will be another one for him. 4 this time. Back-to-back half centuries for Surya Kumar Yadav. Finds the gap for 4 more and that'll do it. Dominance from India once again, and they have absolutely demolished New Zealand here in Guwahati.